I am doing a fantasy draft on Madden 18. Might make a series out of it. Not quite sure, because Christmas is around the corner. So, if I get any new games, I might start a series on any of those new games. Not quite sure yet. I'll see what happens. King's Amalur, I'm probably going to take a break from that, just because of, like, what I said, Christmas, and that game is so huge, I'm going to, like, never be able to stop playing that, especially if I try and play it at 1 hour intervals. It's going to take too long. So, we're here, Madden 18. I normally play these career modes between All Pro and Pro, so I normally adjust the sliders, give myself a, like, set amount. I normally do 10 for each category, but this time I'm going to make it a tiny bit more challenging, just so the videos might be a little bit more interesting, and do 5 for each category. That'd be 10, that'd be 20, that'd be 30, that'd be 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I can do 90 points between any of these. Okay? So, see, that's what I mean. 180 is kind of overpowered. I'm going to put 20 into interceptions. Tackling, yes. Boom. Okay, so there's already 40 of it. I have 50 more points to spend. Bump this up. I'm gonna do it. These guys down. See, this is what I'm gonna do. I make them so they have weaknesses. So I have to play to strengths. That's 40. That's 50, 70. So I have 20 more points. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, so see, there's 15, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Okay. Okay, now that that's done, fantasy draft time. Let's see what we get. On good pick. 11th pick. Okay, I normally pause it just so I don't have to rush. 11th pick. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little hyped for this. Normally, I normally don't go for defensive. Let's look around a little bit. Actually, I want to get a 99. So we got Julio, Antonio, 2 times. See, he's the only defensive. So we're gonna go. I want some good defensive guys, some playmakers.
The Cowboys are now on the
clock. I knew that was gonna hurt. Here we go. Decent offense. Ooh, we can get Gronk still. No, we're gonna get Le'Veon. He's gonna be. I normally like going run game first, even though it never ends up playing out that way. Quarterback time. For anyone, Alex Smith. I always get Alex Smith. That's like I said the last time I tried recording this. I always end up getting Alex Smith. Okay.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Now I need a receiver to actually be able to throw to. Ooh, Larry, but last time I did one of these, he retired like the year after the draft. I might not even be playing this, so we're gonna go with Larry Fitzgerald. Okay.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I might not even be playing this career mode for that long. Okay. Let me get a middle linebacker. Try to at least. 88. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, everything's hurting now. Oh, Cam Chancellor, how old are you, dude? Dude, I'm getting Cam Chancellor.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay. I'm gonna start going for an O-line. Wait. Oh, I did pick. I don't know why. It was saying I didn't pick quarterback. Let's go for an O-line now.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
At least want 3 positions of O-line before I start moving on to anything else.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay, boom. Right side is set. Let's go defensive now. Do two defensive. Let's get a linebacker. Let's get a good linebacker. So we got 84 James Harrison. Who else sucks? He's 34. 34. 31. Okay. Whoa. No, I don't. No idea what happened there. 31. Ooh. I thought he was younger. We're gonna go with him though.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Let's go get us a tight end. How have I not gotten us a good tight end yet? To be honest, Jake sounds familiar, but I've never actually like seen a picture of him, so I guess we're going with Jake
The
Dowell.
Cowboys are now on the clock.
Ooh, I need a good wide receiver to back up Larry now. Nothing crazy. I mean, got some decent names though. Speed, 92, 93. Go with Mike Wallace.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Let's get us the rest of our O-line. No, we need defense. We need defense, honestly. Let's get us a defensive tackle.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Gonna finish this, at least finish up our strong O-line with the left tackle right now. So we're going for winning this year.
The Cowboys are now on the
Not
clock.
further. Okay, so cornerbacks. We need. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a bad. Oh, Tremont. I'm probably gonna go get two cornerbacks now.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Said we're going for winning this year, so I don't care if they're old.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay, so left guard. Check. Defensive left end. I need a left end. Oh my goodness, Julius Peppers left end? Yeah, we're getting Julius Peppers. I didn't know I thought he was a linebacker. I know when he was with the Packers, he was a linebacker. Okay, so I guess we got Julius Peppers now. Let's get some linebackers. Oh, free safety. Always free safety. I guess since you're the best guy we got there.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Left outside linebackers. 83 on the left. 80. Okay, so we're just gonna go with the better.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Let's get a backup quarterback. Always like having a decent backup in case something happens to the actual one. Eli Manning. Josh McCown. Damn! I didn't know Josh McCown was that old. Like, for some reason I thought he was a young dude. My bad. Not dropping 5 overall. Okay, so it looks like we're getting Eli Manning.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
pick up another corner. Ooh, Tramon Williams still available.
The Cowboys are now on the
Okay,
clock.
here we go. Gonna go get us a left guard right now. See, it's not horrible. Still got a decent one.
The Cowboys
Offensive line
are
is
now
set
on the
now.
clock.
Let's look at this one. So all we need is a fullback, technically. Actually, let's get us another wide receiver. Ooh, Vincent Young, let's get you a ring. I'll give you
Cowboys
last
are
year
now
before
on
you
the
retire in game, so we're gonna give you a ring. Fullback, don't really need them. Never really run a thing with them. Never really play with them. So. Which one of you have better block shedding? 64. Oh yeah. Whatever you call them.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I guess let's see what they have to run. Fullbacks were so good. We don't need it. Let's get us another tight end. Zach Young's still there.
The Cowboys
Zach
are now on the
Miller. And I think. Okay. So. Need as another defensive tackle. Oh boy. Remember, going to trade for people too. Going to trade for people.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay, sorry about that. So just because he's gonna be the strongest backup, we're gonna get, oh no, oh, let's get us a halfback. Darren Sproles is still. Le'Veon's power, so I guess I can use Darren Sproles for the speed.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Get us the fullback now. Might as well.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay. Get us the fourth wide receiver. What if we need a Hail Mary? No one's really good. DJ Jones, I sounds familiar, but that's about it. Well, speed. Ooh. 83 catching, not liking him so far. 86 catching. .86 speed and 86 catching. 9 speed, 86 catching. 90 catching traffic. Did I see 73 or was that 70, 78? I go with this guy just because he has that better catching traffic, and if I'm doing slant routes and he's in backup, I need that catching traffic. Okay. Man, look at my offense and look at my defense. I'm gonna have to make some plays on defense. Like trading plays. Let's go right outside linebacker. Go middle linebacker. So only pick one middle linebacker. No, we go with two middle linebackers. Two. Great. We're going this guy, I guess.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
We should get a backup cornerback in case any of those guys go down. Dude, all the old guys, aren't I? Let's get these guys a ring,
The
though.
Cowboys are now on the clock.
Get all these vets getting them rings. Okay. Might as well get back for a position.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
What am I at? Got two quarterbacks, got two opens. Let's get us a backup deeper offensive line right now. 77, 78, 82. Probably gonna go with 82. We're going with that 82. That right guard's gonna have to get picked like
The Cowboys are now on the
now
clock.
or no. What's the point of going for something? Oh. S- 78. Wait. That looks like it's
The
gonna be a lot
Cowboys
lower.
are now on the clock.
It's that offensive line, man. I'm gonna. If someone goes down, my experience when I'm watching football, Packers offensive line goes down off flat. 78. 75.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Like how I thought, I'm like, I'm just gonna do the key picks and then let it sim. Nope. I like to go all the way through with this.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Is there a tight end? Who's gonna fill up my offensive roster now? Let's go with the third string
The Cowboys
QB.
are now on the clock.
Doubt it's gonna be needed, but you never know. I've had it used once or twice. Sorry about that. People are messaging me and I'm just... Oh, McCoy, isn't he fast? No, probably not. 77 speed. You know what? If I'm gonna have someone, I'm gonna be a quarterback. I'm just gonna have, or third string quarterback, I'm just gonna have him fast. Or as fast as possible. Matt Flynn, dude, how was this guy? Oh, he was such a good backup for the Packers. Oh, sorry, this guy.
The Cowboys are now on
Doesn't
the
even
clock.
have a face, but we're picking him. Okay. So we got okay, let's go back up running back. Third string running back. Darren McFadden? James Starks? Okay. Charles? Jamal Charles. Is this game just messing with me, or is okay, let's cycle through all of those. sense. Sorry about that. So I guess we're gonna go. Sorry, James Starks. You were right on the Packers, but Jeremy got me better.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Come on, phone. Come on, phone. Shit, dude. Okay, let's go the last 2 wide receiver slots. Cecil Shorts.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Honestly, don't care about my defensive backups because they can't be much worse than what my starting lineup's gonna be. Okay, well, I got all my backups for my offense. Oh, I forgot something very important.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I forgot something very important. I forgot to get a punter and a kicker early on.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay. Now, let's go get us a backup cornerback. Last cornerback. Let's get Antonio Mark.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Right end. Let's get us back up. Oh my goodness, Aaron. Wait for he's gonna back you up, I guess. Or are these guys still even in the league?
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Did I just unpause the timer? Okay. Heck, let's get these linebackers, man. Either way, they're gonna be bad.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Okay. Almost done with this fantasy draft. I already got the left outside linebacker.
The
backup.
Cowboys are now on the clock.
Free safety. Reggie Nelson. Looks like you're joining the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I normally get an extra safety. Let's check offense. Very good. Let's get an extra defensive tackle. Well, looks like you're joining the team.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
This noise. Had extra middle linebacker, I guess. Oh, maybe. Let's get the extra safety just for now. Got a 70 overall. We'll get the 74 overall.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
50-second pick. Yeah, 2 more picks to go. Let's get the backup fullback. Because why not? Okay. I'm gonna call him UFO. Will UFO. Okay.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
And the final pick is draft. I guess we're just gonna go with extra middle linebacker. Because I normally have the outside linebackers, if it comes to that point, have extra middle linebacker step in, or to have them step in for middle linebacker.
The Cowboys
There's
are
54
now on the
picks?
clock.
I guess we'll just get... Probably they only have... kicker. Backup kicker. Yes. Okay. This is my team. Alex Smith, Le'Veon Bell, Larry Fitzgerald, a decent offensive line. Jake Dowell, yeah, Dowell, I think. Mike Wallace, Vincent Jackson. Not the prettiest team, it's not the ugliest. Now, my thing is, what position do I want to upgrade? Let's get a linebacker, bro. Let's get a linebacker. Depth chart. Improved team. Trade center. Look for linebackers. Trade block, manual trade. I was thinking middle linebacker, but if they think we need to upgrade our let's go. Oh, they have Fluke. At least with like an 185 overall. 284. Whoa, 90? What do you want from him? Picks. What we got for picks? I will throw you the first round pick next year. Third round pick this year. Oh boy. Sweet deal then. That. Seriously? Come on. Take it. Oh, we ain't getting this guy. We ain't getting this guy. So, looks like we ain't getting that guy. Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack. Oh. try and get this guy. Probably not gonna be much better pick. Third this year. No. Okay, we're gonna go all out for this guy. Going all out for this guy. Damn it. What do they need? They need a fullback? I will give them my fullback. You need a center? Shit. You can take my back. Left outside linebacker. I figured that's what was gonna happen. Nick Perry? Okay, okay. Okay, I found the guy I want. Nick Perry. I love Nick Perry. He's cool. Nice. I'm giving them my starting right tackle. Sorry, Eli, but man. First time. Not giving away Alex Smith. And I give them starting fullback. Like I said, I'm barely going to be using my fullback. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Throw them fullback. Take out this year's and give him Eli. Oh, damn it. Ah! Snap. Okay. Get all of it. Closer to 87. Give us him. Okay. left. Right side. It's gonna be fucking stacked. I should have went with the left. Oh well. Okay. Help a little. Yeah, it was a 5 boost, so. We have like decent people. Look at. Go left or right, whatever. No, Cam's gonna be on the right. These guys are gonna be on the left, even though they're right on top. Okay. We go left. We got Aaron Donald and Terrell Suggs. If they try and go right, we got Cam Chancellor, the Beast, on the left or right side. I want to try and pull one more decent, very unlikely. It's not bad, no. Strike free safety. Probably not for unless I'm gonna be spending arm and leg, so we're good. So, on that note, here we are. This match goes on the depth chart. I always do depth charts manually. Add back. Pull back. So. Two decents and an okay. Speed backup right back. Always do it. Backups of their same spot. Like how that works. Oh, offensive line. Still. I got police. Oh my god! Offensive set. I know I got like wasn't horrible, we got another stacked one. Oh, excuse me. this is why I was kind of confused. Oh wait, I did trade. This guy probably. This guy. So. Always 3 and then the back. Why would you be getting moved there? Third middle goes out. You have a good system. Wait, no, I don't only get 3 middle linebackers. Backup outsides. See? Next. We don't keep 3 kickers. What are we gonna do? Sure. I always love to use them because I can really get a kicker to. So finally about to get some playtime after I answer this media.
You headed up a group of investors to potentially buy an NFL franchise. Now you have one. Why did you want to be an owner so bad?
Go against these Rams. Whole game. Okay. This is what's gonna happen. I'm a 93 overall team. So, here we go. Finally get a little bit of gameplay time. It's gonna be a long episode, but probably gonna be the longest episode of the series. Don't worry, guys, if this is even a series. Chicken goal. Chicken goal. What I'm saying.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry
Okay,
Ridley.
I am a
NFL
person that
EA
skips
Sports.
nearly everything. If I skip
Anticipation is
halftime
mounting
and
for
stuff, it's
today's
gonna be a
game,
regular type
and
of
we've
thing.
got two quarterbacks
If I remember
looking
it
to
and
make
if
an
I feel
impact.
like it,
It's Manning's Cowboys going up against
I
Brady's
will
Rams.
probably.
With that, it's time to hook up with our
I
commentators
remember
in the booth.
not.
Turn it over
I
to
hope
Brandon
Eli
Gott.
Manning is not my starting quarterback. Yeah, it's Alex Smith. I'm like, why is Eli Manning popping up for my starting quarterback?
And Charles Davis.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
So we're good with
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
Good stop. Good stop.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Okay. Tom Bradis, huh? Tom Bradis. Cover 3, Buzz, Mike, and I'm going to switch it to Tampa 2. Where's Aaron Donald? Okay, Aaron Donald's right over here.
Now the rookie out
We'll hear a bunch
of
of button smashing. I am personally probably going to hear it the majority of the time when I'm doing these episodes. When I'm actually in the game. That's, you know, button smashing. It makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. Ooh, he almost got me to jump there.
On second down, Kamara.
Ooh, get set down, boy. Okay. Ooh, no. How did you get injured on the very first play? I was wondering why he wasn't in there.
Looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
No. Shit, we're just gonna stay with it, hopefully.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Okay, it was complete, but it was out of bounds. Okay, we're good. It's our ball. Give me that ball.
That's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out
Darren
that
Sproles,
marker, didn't want to let him
maybe
get
I did
close to
pick a
there,
good
and now
backup.
a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him.
My backup running back's going to be able to be my kick returner. I'm going to be happy with
on the
that.
punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
We're going to go this. Le'Veon Bell to the outside. Nice, strong offensive line. Hopefully they can actually keep up.
Here's the first carry
good
for
shit,
Le'Veon Bell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball
Jackson, you
downfield,
go on that
success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Open man left side is Wallace complete. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So far.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, wide open field.
There he goes inside the 30. Even after more than a decade,
that's the main reason why I like
Smith
somewhat
still
mobile
won to
quarterbacks, so they
account
can
for with his
actually get
legs
yards
as he
gain.
picks up a 1st.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You know, I want check release, Le'Veon.
On 1st down, Smith.
Oh, no, just run it.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red
I
zone.
would have just ran it before if I would have noticed him, but
he'll get 3 yards
set
on
my
the
feet
scramble
there
there
and then
at 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Oh,
and
how
he's
did
gonna
he
fight
catch
his
me?
way forward
Okay,
here
it's a
for
4-yard
modest
gain, though.
gain.
3rd and 2.
Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Nice.
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
I was so worried between Vincent Jackson and What's the tight end's name? Jake Dowell. I didn't even pay attention to the pass rush.
That was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal,
Good
3rd
throw,
and 5.
good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Shit. Missed my chance there.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run.
No!
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there.
And he doesn't pick up a first down,
but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Sadly, I'll take the 3.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points. But
yeah, it wasn't a lot of offense just to get down to the 2-yard line and have to kick a field goal.
Happy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah, boy, what are you going to do?
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
It's a good run.
That opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
Seriously, I sent the blitz and it didn't do anything. I don't send blitzes. Every time I send them, they don't do anything.
34 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for
granted. How does Brady and
Gronk
always end up on the same team on these fantasy drafts?
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he hones.
I just realized that he has Gronk. Where is he? Tight end. Oh wait, it's backups around now, so Gronk's no longer on the field.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
I guess me pushing up with that
pressure
zone coverage due to
at the 39-yard line. Brian Robinson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Cover 3, Scott.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Was that a receiver?
Let's get this block going. Let's get this block
actually
going.
It was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good.
Wait, he missed it. He missed it.
It's like he'd run to ballet school.
Okay.
And stayed in bounds.
Got lucky there. I thought that for sure went in.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball.
Who is this? Eli Manning. So I can no longer really run it like I could with Alex Smith.
First throw now for the backup Manning. And this is complete to Zach Miller. A solid gain of 15 yards. The six move.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism. Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
We got a few yards from something that should have been negative.
About 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
What exactly is he doing?
Manning to throw on second down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh.
Incomplete there.
I say it said he had
Nice
green,
hit.
so I'm
Charged
like,
the ball
we're gonna
free
test it. So
and brings up
it's worth a
third
shot.
down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown.
Probably not
there, didn't you,
down
partner?
to
That looked
test
like
him,
a
but
sure 6 points,
well.
but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Manning
go Eli.
steps away to his left. He can
First
run
down.
for it, and
We'll
he
take
will.
it.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space
Ooh, that was
to
actually a
scramble
decent
and pick
run.
up a
Who was
first
that?
down.
Darren
And he
Sproles.
gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an
Oh my
offensive line and
goodness.
running game.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Darren Sproles taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Good. And then plus I get a half.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I was about to say,
And
we
he'll take it
stopped him
back
there.
to about the 19-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post.
Oh, my
But it's not
goodness.
something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And he's brought down after a good game.
Not really. I'm
That
still
goes
doing
for
my
a
zone.
gain of 31.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I was able to bounce off that one block and
2
go up
minutes
and
to go
catch it
here
in time.
in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking to throw. Yates. And there's the first NFL catch for John Ross. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Don't know. I had a trial from EA Access. I got to play Madden 19, and it's so much different from this one. It seems and feels so much different. If you watch it, it seems like everyone's running super slow, but when you're actually playing it, it's like
But one thing that I've liked defensively
playing
is
it,
that
it
they
feels
showed
like
a lot of different looks here in the first half.
going a
They
lot
come
faster
after
than
them,
what
they
it seems when
sat
you're
back.
watching a video.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Firing
Ooh,
quickly
good
here, and
stop.
that's complete.
Good stop.
And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back, right at the 20.
A little bit of time.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
This guy.
On 3rd and 2, Yates.
Oh, that could have been an interception. Okay, you go.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense
Let's get this block. Let's get this block.
Point yet, fly into the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball
say that,
on
man.
every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And
for a second I thought it was going to curve and they were going to
and
miss
they
it
get
again.
themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they've wanted to.
Barth now after the mid
Second.
field goal to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Sorry everyone, one of my friends that actually went to boot camp just recently got back home and he just started messaging me, so I'm just saying hi and everything.
On first down, Manning. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the full. Throwing on first down is Manning. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he'll be... taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Manning now on first down. Goes underneath for Sproles. And he is out of bounds, just
Injury
a yard
timeout.
or 2 shy of the 30. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up.
I stepped out and I saw a
Definitely the
timeout
last
away
thing
from
you
me,
want to
but
see
I
here in a
forgot I called that
preseason
timeout.
game. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10, here's Manning.
I knew I shouldn't have thrown that as soon as I threw that.
It's Tracy Porter with a pick.
Okay.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They run it again with Williams. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Room here to run. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at
I knew
the
doing that
36.
full-on blitz was going to be
And
risky
before
there.
this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, Leopard.
On 1st and 10, Yates throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Everyone's got to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back to throw. Yates. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety
Just gonna skip
Cam
the halftime
Chancellor.
just 'cause this is
Boy, rough
preseason.
crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Okay.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh my goodness, that was almost
Across the
a
25 and
perfect
down at the
return there.
28-yard
Not
line.
really, but that spin move made it look like there was an opening.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished
Eli
off the
Manning,
drive,
man, you got to do
that
better.
does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Cecil
The
Shorts.
crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now it's Sproles.
Okay.
Takes this to the 45.
No idea how that happened, but
Not much
it
space after that broken tackle. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On play action. Now Manning. And Miller with it over the middle. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Manning now on first down.
Oh,
No escaping this time as he'll go
trying
down.
to dance
They got
around
him
the
for a
pocket because I
sack.
saw the dude
Xavier
fly behind me.
Cooper in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the
Let's
finish.
go.
That is caught
First down.
at the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
So credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zach Miller from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
So
that being on second half no matter what. Well, his first 5
the
minutes, first
thing
3,
that Jeremy
whatever,
got on him
this was a big
the
score
1
to start the
terabyte
second half.
Xbox One. That comes with Battlefield 5. Yeah. So they'll be able to play with us on Battlefield now.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Oh, it's a pupper. I want the pupper.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, it's Williams.
Short.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Fire zone, and then...
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there.
I set up safety, so I didn't really have a chance to even help on the play.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
They can run it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Looking to throw.
Give me that.
Nowhere to
Oh
go.
my goodness, are you serious?
And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. Throwing on 3rd and long. Yates, and this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Eli Manning getting ready to go again on offense. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And he is going to be knocked flat.
Man,
on
I had
his
to pull
back.
that in there.
Big hit. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Coverage, I'm like, nope.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve.
No.
Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there.
Give me that play again. Where's that play? Not gonna give me that play again. It's auto, huh? Oh well.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 30.
Would have been short, but then that guy pushed.
10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying
Second
time and
and
extending
inches.
the play. But you know,
They
there's
give
some
me my
really
play.
upset defenders on that one. They thought
This
that
is
they
the
had
play.
it. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He'll let it go deep for Curley. And both guys were there.
Always one-on-one.
Incomplete.
50-50 jump.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's
Especially
gonna
if I
be a
can
tough
get like
catch all
Julio
the way
Jones
because of the
or
presence of the
something to run that,
defense
it's
right
gone.
there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Shorts on the reception over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
I saw a hole and I felt like running it, but then I'm like, no, let's just sit back.
Vincent Ray coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Jeremy Curley, 34 yards, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing on first down. Yates toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Yates, and Escobar has it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. He's got it. It's Escobar. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To throw on 2nd down. Yates. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and 2, Yates. avoid the contact as he slides to a stop.
Lucky I didn't.
7 yards
Chance to
there,
hit
good
him.
enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs here.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Yates. It is incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Always forget
Arm
about
strength.
Will.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that
How did
play.
I miss him?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. Three down. Odd.
To throw on third down. Yates. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
Oh, they were going to run it. I don't know.
LA. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Schwartz has got it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Sproles. He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup,
If I get this
and
first
get
down
set
right
as
here,
we resume action.
pretty much
The
game over.
Cowboys
I
on
can
third down.
eat up the
They
rest
have
of the
been
clock.
superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll run it with Sproles. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up
Worst
front.
comes
and move
worst, they have
people
to
aside
drive
in
down
order
the
to
field
run
from
ball.
this spot. Come on, UFO, you got this block.
They're going to run. It's Sproles.
Damn, it's
And he is
close. Okay.
not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. The Rams on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Yates. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Okay, come on.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They run. It's Williams. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty fun episode, I would say, even though
A
it
road
took a lot
win in the
longer.
National Football
than
League.
expected.
Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run it.
Yeah, Manning definitely held up better than I thought. He was running a lot faster than I thought he would. See everyone.